So as you start to feel yourself relax more and more, you may begin to feel lighter, almost as if you are floating gently down into a wonderful place. Noticing now the gentle rise and fall of your breath, allowing each exhale to release tension as if you're sinking into a comforting cloud of peace. And now, if you can, I'd like you to imagine yourself outside in a truly wonderful place in nature. Perhaps you sense the earth beneath your feet, grounding and supporting you, while the air around you is gentle and soft, soothing your skin. The trees are a magical shade of green, so vibrant and alive on this glorious day as the sun shines down upon you. Its warmth spreading through your body, relaxing every muscle and soothing every thought. There is a soft and gentle breeze in the air, making you feel even more relaxed, even more calm, as if each movement of the air gently sweeps away any remaining tension or stress. All around you see trees and plants and an array of the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen. The colors are so rich, yellows, reds, purples. And you breathe in the aroma of these flowers as they awaken all of your senses, making you feel so peaceful and tranquil. Nothing else matters right now. Just being here in this magical place. You feel completely at ease, so relaxed, so calm. And you may notice a gentle wave of serenity flowing through you, bringing with it a sense of comfort and wholeness. In the distance, you hear the sound of water, flowing slowly and gently, the soft bubbling and trickling blending with the breeze, guiding you into an even deeper state of relaxation. With every sound of the water, your muscles loosen more and more, relaxing in perfect harmony with the beautiful, flowing sound. Out of curiosity, you decide to follow the sound of the water, feeling a gentle excitement and sense of wonder about where it might lead. Deep within yourself, you know you are going to a very special place, a place where you can create positive, wonderful, and long-lasting changes. As you walk slowly through the long grass, you hear birds whistling in the trees. You look up and see them playing happily together, and it makes you feel at one with nature and with the universe, as if you belong to something safe, something loving and infinite. You are feeling so lucky to be here in this magical place at this magical time. Each moment bringing deeper relaxation, deeper comfort. As you finally reach the lake, you realize it is the most beautiful vision you have ever seen. You are in awe of the beauty surrounding you. The colors reflecting on the surface, rich blues, turquoise, light greens, even a tinge of purple. It fills your mind and body with a wave of relaxation, and you may find yourself becoming even more deeply relaxed with each and every breath you take. With each inhale, calm and peace enter. With each exhale, tension drifts away. Your mind may begin to drift in and out, letting go, deeper and deeper still, as though your thoughts are flowing gently, just like the tranquil lake in your imagination. You look into the distance and can see a wooden bridge leading over the lake. You walk towards the bridge, feeling more and more deeply relaxed with each step. As you reach the bridge, you see there are 10 steps leading over to the other side. Now, slowly, you begin to walk over the bridge, counting the steps in your mind. 10, drifting deeper. 9, more calm, more peaceful. 8, letting go. 7, feeling safe. 6. Deeply relaxed. 5. Floating. 4. Serene and tranquil. 3, 2, all the way down, deeply relaxed. And 1, completely calm, completely at peace. Welcome to this drug-free sleeping hypnotherapy session, which is going to help you to relearn something you thought you had forgotten, and that is sleeping without the use of narcotics. If you are taking any medication prescribed by your GP, you should check that it's safe to withdraw before attempting this program. And under no circumstances should you just stop taking your medicines. However, if you have purchased drugs independently without medical advice, you can gradually wean yourself off them. Remember that your body has become accustomed to using drugs to help you to sleep. So we need to do everything correctly in order to reduce the possibility of side effects. Hypnosis and your wonderful subconscious mind will help you to do this. Some of the suggestions I give will be practical based. Others will target your subconscious mind, which is a very powerful part of you and governs your unconscious behavior. I'm sure you are aware of the possible side effects such as memory loss and dementia that are associated with taking narcotics, and these alone are good reasons to quit. Other problems have also been linked to narcotics, for example, constipation, dizziness, and morning headaches. And this is even more reason to use your wonderful subconscious mind to help you to enjoy natural sleep. So, congratulations on having made this decision because, believe it or not, you have already overcome the hardest part. Quitting drugs to enable you to sleep may not be the easiest task in the world, but one thing is for sure, it is definitely going to be a lot easier than you expect it to be. And each day will become a little easier still for you to sleep without drugs. So, having checked with your GP, I want you to ensure that you follow their advice to the letter. Instead of going cold turkey, if you have been obtaining your drugs online, you might like to consider cutting each tablet in half for a week, and after that, cut them into quarters. And don't worry about not sleeping during this gradual withdrawal process, because as you reduce, you may find that a tiny amount can be even stronger than a full dose. If you are only using the tablets occasionally, you should be able to omit the above steps and, with the help of hypnosis, stop using them immediately. So come with me on a journey to when you were just a small child. Go back through the archives of your mind and remember a happy time when you were either out playing with your friends or somewhere interesting with your family, or doing something else that you really enjoyed. I will be quiet for a moment or two, and in the silence, I want you to see yourself at the height of your enjoyment. Notice how different you looked as a small child. And notice how different the person or people you were with looked also. Of course, you are younger and smaller, but you are still the same person now as you were then. So float back in time and allow your unconscious mind to bring forward a memory from your early childhood and see what you are doing. Hear any sounds that are relevant to this memory. Experience the feelings. and perhaps even notice any smell or taste associated with this pleasant day of your childhood. Do this now, and when you next hear my voice, you won't be startled or alarmed. That's good. Now wind that memory forward a bit until it is bedtime, and notice how soundly you sleep and how easily you drift off into slumber. Perhaps you could stand aside and see yourself watching yourself. Or you may experience it as though this memory is happening all over again. And you lay your head on the pillow and close your eyes, and very soon you are drifting towards sleep. That's good. Your unconscious mind knows how to sleep soundly and allow those dreams to take over. They are nice dreams, happy dreams, and you become totally immersed in your nighttime fantasy. As you see yourself watching yourself, I wonder if you noticed how easily you drifted off. You didn't need narcotics. In fact, you don't even know what narcotics are at this time. You didn't lie awake wondering if and when you would drift off to sleep. You just did it. Sleep is a natural state. Our body needs rest, especially after a busy day of playing with friends and enjoying ourselves. But your subconscious mind had almost forgotten how easily sleep comes. And now it remembers and can easily relearn how to sleep without drugs. And it is remembering now. Every night your unconscious mind remembers to sleep. In the beginning, it may take a little longer because you had half forgotten how to trust yourself. Or it may remember immediately and allow you to sleep soundly and calmly on your first night without drugs. Just in case it takes a little longer, I am going to give you some practical reminders of how to speed up the process. And the first thing, of course, is to use your body as much as you can, without unnecessary strain during your waking hours. When you awaken in the morning, stretch your arms and welcome a brand new day. Begin by taking some nice, long, deep, comfortable breaths in and out, and commence your wake-up activity. When you are up and about, walk around as much as you possibly can, and enjoy some fresh air. Even cold gray mornings can be appreciated as part of nature's pattern, because you always know that sunnier, warmer days lie ahead. If you can walk instead of taking the car or the bus, then you much prefer to do so. When you have a choice between using the stairs and a lift or elevator, you always prefer the former because you really do enjoy using your body and are thankful that you have the health and vitality that enables you to move. You also nourish your body with good, wholesome food, preferring a natural diet to any junk or processed foods. You take time during your day to relax and do something that you personally enjoy. This could be listening to music, reading a book, talking to friends, or watching a little TV, or seeing a film at the movies. As long as this is your special me time, that is fine. And during the day, should problems arise, you deal with them as effectively as possible, without delay. If there are issues that you cannot address immediately, you write these down. Writing any problems you have in a journal is an excellent way to help yourself to sleep, so that you don't end up taking those worries to bed. You also practice smiling more. This might be in front of a mirror to begin with, or when you are out and about. When shopping or going about your everyday life and chores, you feel happier and more alive because you realize you are part of the bigger picture. You may notice people with miserable faces and decide to be kinder towards them, to brighten their day, and this makes them feel good and makes you feel good too. Your days are active and busy, and there is always a lot to do. Even if you live alone, you can enjoy a feeling of belonging to the wider community. Perhaps you will widen your circle of friendships, broaden your knowledge, learn new skills, or travel to unknown places. What you definitely won't do is sit at home wondering how you are going to sleep tonight without drugs. In fact, you won't even think about narcotics. You hadn't thought about them while I was talking to you, until I just mentioned the word drugs, and that is because I brought your attention back to them. So, you can see how easy it is to forget. You had probably forgotten about the shoes on your feet until I just mentioned them. And you can just as easily forget about narcotics because you really don't need them and certainly don't want them. When you fill your days with activity, your body naturally tires. And when bedtime arrives, you find yourself easily, effortlessly dropping asleep. Some nights might take a little longer than others, and if so, you don't worry because you know that is natural. In fact, when you go to bed at night, you don't even think about sleep. You don't need to think about sleep because you have other things to distract your mind. You can close your eyes and breathe deeply and evenly, in and out, in and out, in and out. When you breathe in, you really inhale the air deep into your lungs, and you count to 6 in your mind. And then you hold your breath for the count of 4, before slowly releasing the air from your mouth. This breathing exercise naturally tires your body and prepares it for sleep. When you have completed your breathing routine, you look up onto the screen of your mind, curious to watch as images are formed. They may be vague at first, and sometimes those images change shape or color and turn into something else. You may see a path or a staircase leading you down, deeper and deeper into gentle hypnotic rest. And if so, you can follow the path or the staircase down as it winds and turns, and eventually leads to a restful place. As you continue your journey, you are intrigued as to what you will discover. And eventually, you rest in a place where you can allow sleep to wash over you. One of the most amazing things about drug-free sleep is how refreshed and alive you feel in the morning. There is no more lying in bed thinking you'll just have a few more minutes. There is no more dragging yourself out, reluctant to face a new day. Instead, you feel alive and vibrant and full of energy, and are eager to see what this new day has to offer. Mornings become your favorite time of day. Everywhere is still, everywhere is quiet when you awaken early. The birds are singing, and the weather offers a promise of what is to come. Even the gray days are good because they remind you that sunny ones lie ahead, and this is all part of nature's pattern. And you begin each day with a clear mind, free from the after effects of narcotics, and happy that you made the decision to enjoy drug-free sleep. As you free yourself from the dependence on laboratory-made drugs, your circadian cycle reestablishes itself and begins to stabilize, allowing your body's natural sleep-inducing hormones to work. The circadian cycle is your body's natural internal process that regulates your sleep-wake pattern and helps you to sleep as well as you did when you were younger and without the need for narcotics. The production and release of melatonin peaks at night, secreting into the bloodstream, sending messages to your body and its distant organs and tissues that night has arrived and it is time for sleep. When your level of melatonin drops, your brain knows that another morning is here, and so wakes you up to enjoy a new day. And each day, you feel better and happier and healthier because you know that you are enjoying natural sleep. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day and even stronger by night. To maximize the power of your subconscious mind, subscribe to this channel and listen to this audio session daily for the next 30 days. After that, move confidently to the next audio session on this channel, continuing your Tran. In a moment, I will count the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, fully alert and refreshed, and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. So, when you are ready, I want you to come all the way back at the count of 5 and bring back with you all these confident, positive feelings. 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back. 4, your eyelids are beginning to flutter. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. Mind and body returning to normal conscious awareness.